It's Wednesday, November 16th, and I'm buying Amazon here at 96.78. And this is a little scalp trade I'm trying. I thought I'd explain it as I'm making it here. As the 1 minute chart comes down, and you can see takes out a key pivot low, I'm buying it right here at 96.78 at the yellow line, looking for a bounce up. And there's a lot of context to try this type of a trade here. It's kind of 1 hour to go in trading. So I'm just looking for a little short-term bounce up to take some profits. In terms of the 15-minute chart today for Amazon, it started out gapping lower a little bit, and then it moved up to its intraday high, above its first bar high, and then kind of worked its way up to yesterday's close and kind of fell back from there. You can see this fair value gap in here. That's kind of what I'm judging. It's kind of between the high here and the low here. So this is a zone where it should bounce. This should end up being the low of the day. This is probably going to be the high of the day because there's not much time left. But overall, since it bounced up, and I'll show you context-wise, on the daily chart, we had a 2-down day that just kind of reached its initial target here, which was just these two lows, and then we're bouncing up there, with intraday structure. So we came down, took out some key targets on the 2-down day, and then immediately moved up above the first bar high to set kind of a tone to the upside. And even on this chart, coming down on the 2-down day to take out this low, it's kind of in this fair value gap on a daily chart. And what that means on this gap is on the weekly chart, it's just kind of after a green reversal week, we're just coming back to the midpoint of that prior week. So this is an area where, again, if the week is going to end up following through a little bit to the upside, not reversing, continuing a little bit of the move back up, this is an area where it should kind of find support overall. So you have that in mind. You have the daily chart finding its fair value gap, and you have intraday structure here coming down to kind of get its fair value gap. I think there could be a bounce here. So I was watching the 1 minute chart coming down, and I wanted to see it take out this kind of key low here that was made earlier. And whoops, I'm sorry. I wanted to see it take out this low here that was made, or this was a key, high volume low that it bounced off of. It came down, took out that low into the fair value gap. And now we'll see here buying at the yellow line. If you get a little bounce up here, just because a lot of, price action kind of context is in play for a bounce kind of in this area, not expecting it to take out the lows of the day or anywhere near there. So kind of using that pullback as just an opportunity to, get a little bounce here, and it stopped a lot of people out who have been long, but really, I still think the trend is still up at the moment. So we'll see if we get a little bounce here before the end of the day, kind of back into the, above 97 somewhere.